You can create a single-page PDF from any of the design pages, or a single category PDF from the data editor form, but use the printing menu to create a PDF with all categories in a single document. There are two printing buttons on the navigation panel. The Preview button will create a PDF using just the currently highlighted category. This PDF will open in a separate browser window. The Print button will create a PDF combining all the categories which are selected using a check in the selection column. This option creates a file which is saved in your private folder. Click the Files tab to view the stored files. For very large catalogs, it may take several minutes to create the file, so click the Update button to see if your completed file has been added to the list. The print function runs in the background, so you can also just leave this form and complete other tasks while waiting. Double-click any file on the list or select it and click the View button to open the PDF in a separate browser window. From your browser, you then have the option to download the file or print the PDF to a physical printer. Your account may have limits on the amount of data which can be stored. Download and then delete PDFs which you no longer need to store online. If you're creating a PDF which spans multiple categories, the page numbering will be sequential across the entire document if you use the Auto Number option. You can set the starting page to any number you like. This may be required if you are inserting non-numbered pages, such as order forms, before the product pages. You can also start numbering each category at a preset number. This method may be required if you will be downloading the catalog and using another utility to insert other pages between categories. In this case, the page numbering will be sequential through the category, with each category starting at the number set in the index column. You can change the index number manually by double-clicking the cell. The Rebuild Page Index option can be used if you intend to create index pages. Normally this option is only required if you're printing dynamic templates, where the page number and even the number of products on a page cannot be known until the category is printed. However, there are a range of options which may affect page numbering, so check this option to correct the index while printing. The Duplex option is used for printing on both sides of the page. The elements in the page header and footer will swap sides when this option is used. Additionally, the category editor allows you to set different background images for alternating pages to create a single image spanning both pages. If your catalog will be center bound, you may need to set a binding offset value to leave enough space for the binding. If you set the cell type for your pricing columns to number or currency, the price markup discount feature can be used to change the printed price values. This function does not change the recorded values, it only changes what is printed. You can also set a different adjustment value for each category on the category editor form and use the individual option to print that value instead. The blank option is useful if you need to temporarily print a catalog without prices without having to change templates. If your raw data already includes the currency symbol, you will need to set the cell type as text on the template designer. If you entered only the numerical value, you can enter the currency symbol here and set the cell type to currency to have it automatically added before or after the number. You can also enter up to 4 characters instead of a symbol. The default printing method when printing multiple categories has each category starting at the top of its own page. The Compact option allows a new category to start printing mid-page as if all products belong to a single category. However, it is still not possible to mix template styles on a single page, so this feature uses the template assigned to the first category for all the categories. Also in the miscellaneous section are input fields for category label and date text. These values can be set for each category on the category editor form. If entered here, they override the category values and apply to all printed categories. When you upload product photos, a smaller thumbnail image is created at the same time. For faster printing, you can select the Print Using Thumbnails option. For many users, this feature provides a convenient method for creating a higher resolution catalog for printing to paper and a lower resolution, smaller file suitable for emailing to customers. The table of contents and index pages are similar to a product category in that they can have templates which, like any other template, can have any number of fields or even product photos. So, instead of just being a listing of page numbers, the index page can be a more flexible template which just happens to draw its data from multiple categories and has print time sorting options. Both the table of contents and index page print data from only the selected categories. The preview buttons will create the PDF in a separate browser window, and the print buttons will create the PDF files in your private folder. The table of contents and index pages can be displayed on the category selection list along with the product categories. This allows them to be included in the catalog if all categories are printed as a single PDF document. It is common to set the index for the table of contents and some other pages, such as a cover page, to a negative number. When all the categories are printed together, a negative number excludes that category from the automatic page numbering, allowing your page numbers to begin printing at your first product category. A negative index number also excludes that category from the renumber function. You can drag and drop categories in the list to change the printing order. When you click the Renumber Index button, the index numbers will be updated, except for those which are negative. Lastly, there's a Publish button on the Files tab. Your account includes one free hosted PDF document. On the configuration form, you can choose a friendly name for your publication and share this with your customers as a shortcut to your online catalog. Typically, the friendly name will be the name of your company or product line.